Rise and shine, my blossoming beauties. It is I, Rosemary Thornybush, and welcome to the third part in my LGBT flags makeup series. So if you want to know how to get this bi-flag inspired look, just keep on watching. So first I'm going to take my hydrating primer, and I'm going to use that and just put some dots on my face and then just start rubbing it in. Next I'm going to take my foundation in the shade 110 from Maybelline, I believe it's from, and then I'm going to put it on my beauty blender and then put several dots all over my face and neck, and then start just panning all them all together and blending them in. Next I'm going to take my concealer. I'm going to cover up my bags, so drawing under them, as well as putting some on my eyelids, as well as several dots, swidges on my nose and above my forehead, and just some on other spots of my face. Then I'll take my beauty blender and then just blend them in. Next I'm going to take my powder foundation, using a big fluffy brush. I'm going to use that as my setting powder. Yes, I know the tin's running low, there's still little bits of flakes of it left. But when I film the... was it the last flag? Yeah, because at the time of recording this I only have like one flag left to film. So yeah, I'll definitely have a new trade by then. Now I'm going to go into my Wahala 2 palette, and taking that blue shade, I'm going to cut my crease, and slightly out of my crease, and have that as like the starting shade. Now I'm going to take my blending brush, and I'm going to go over all that blue, and just like fan it out a bit more so it makes more of a fade. Next, I'm going to take that lighter blue shade. I'm going to apply that to the outer section of my eyelid. Next, I'm going to take that other blue shade, and I'm going to blend that with the other blue shades. Then I'm going to go into that other blue shade and just like apply more to it. Now I'm going to go into my Loverland palette, and taking that matte purple colour, I'm going to blend that with the blue colours, as also just swish it onto the middle of my eyelid. Now I'm going to go into my Pure Imagination palette, and taking that pinky red shade, I think it's burgundy, I don't know, I'm going to apply that in between the purple and the blues on my eyelids, so it kind of creates like a transition shade. Now I'm going to go back into my Wahala palette, and taking that hot pink shade, I'm going to apply that to the inner section of my eye. Now I'm going to go take that darker pink shade of my Pure Imagination palette, and I'm going to apply that between the pink and the purple, so it creates a transition shade for that. Finally, I'm going to go into that light pink shade, and taking a small brush, I'm going to apply that to the inner corner. Now I'm going to go into my eyeliner, so taking that eyeliner pencil, I'm going to use that to cover up my under eye. No, I mean, I'm applying that to my under eyelids. I don't know. Then I'm going to take my eyeliner pen, and I'm going to start drawing out the wing for the, and then drag it down to the upper lash line, my top lid. Yeah, I think I now realize, like, when I filmed that video, I tried doing my eyeliner at a different angle. So I started drawing the wing a bit more sideways rather than, like, up. So I think I improved my eyeliner here. So I think, my style of way of doing eyeliner is I'm going to try doing it start blowing it from the sides instead of, dragging it up to the top. But now I'm going to take my mascara, and I'm going to apply that roll it up on the upper lash lines, and then for the lower lashes I just press it down on top and then just roll it down. Now I'm going to go back into my Lumberland palette, and taking that purple shade, I'm going to use that to apply my brow. Well, not apply my brows, I mean fill in my brows, that's right. And of course using an angled brush. And just taking my blending brush and then just fading out the inner sections, as well as using my beauty blender. Now I'm going to go into my contour, so taking that, and with that brush, I'm going to apply backward and forward swipes from the top of my ear down to the center of my eyelid, my iris. For my blush, I'm going to take my pink blush, and using that fluffy brush, I'm going to slightly pat on my cheeks up to my temples, and just to slowly apply it, so that way I don't end up lodging it on. And then, when you've got enough, just sort of take off the excess, then just like fan it out and use the brush to like blend it to fade it. Now I'm going to go into my highlights, so taking that with that brush, I'm going to apply swiping motions on the bridge of my nose, and apply swirling motions on the center of my nose, my upper my cheeks, and my chin. Now I'm going to go into my lipstick, so taking that hot pink lipstick, I'm going to use that to fill it in. Then I'm going to take my clear lip gloss, and I'm going to apply that on my bottom lip. Then I'll just get my setting spray, and then the look will be complete. And you're done. Your bi flag inspired look is now complete. So this concludes my bisexual flag makeup tutorial. I'll see you when I do the next flag.